All right, so this next one is for Ak to that break down for us. So here's Uzi performing and basically telling his fans that they're going to hell with him.
Hold on, let me explain something to them real quick. Before everybody starts screaming and saying, oh, like I told y'all earlier, you motherfuckers have entered the rapture. And if ain't nobody flying up to heaven right now, obviously all y'all motherfuckers going to hell. Right with me. So, let's get it. Oh, you already here.
Ak, can you take us through this one? You were on your 666 last year too, right?
Yo, cut it out.
I saw
Six
this. It's a
God.
fact.
Ew.
It's a fact. I saw
Wait,
this.
are we live?
the cameras are
I'm out,
rolling.
man. Don't throw this Uzi shit on me. That nigga literally just
got
said, if y'all like my song, do you like XO Tour Life?
It's a great song.
Do you like XO Tour Life?
Absolutely.
You want your friends to push you to the edge and all your friends to death. He just said, I made this, and by the way, this is why I'm a little
It goes to
conflicted.
break down.
I am a little conflicted when Uzi and these other, because I do believe at the core of why he's saying this is for attention. He's the same person also that said on Instagram, yeah, look what I did to my face and look what I did to my body. I did it for y'all because I wanted to get y'all attention. I wanted to be rich, famous, blah, blah, blah. But I did it for y'all, right? So I'm not really believing in his heart that a lot of the stuff he's saying, he really, truly, like, believes or really subscribes to. Now, does he maybe look into certain, who knows? But when he says he's on some, and this was like partially, and God rest his soul, even some of my issues with X, like, I had like a Team Satan hat on, and I'm like, bro, I'm not down with that wave, okay? All this devil worshiping shit from all y'all rappers, I'm not down with that wave. Uzi's saying that y'all are going to hell if you like my song. By the way, he has a lot of demonic, have you ever seen a video to this shit?
Yeah.
It's basically some demonic shit. That's where I was like, bruh, we're cool when you were like these little Illuminati / whatever symbols with the upside down crosses and maybe the 666, but you just saying we going to hell? Nah, you on your own, bruh. You going to hell, nigga.
Well, rappers is fucking actors, man. Like, you know, is Clout just attention? Right? Is that what Clout is? Or is it notoriety? I don't know how to, like, I don't know in what context, because everybody uses
Clout
it.
Clout is attention. It's being the conversation piece.
Yeah.
It's really just,
That's ultimate clout chasing. And the reason why I say it is because I know Uzi. Uzi is a Philly nigga, man.
If Uzi got a Bible in his back pocket while saying this, he clout chasing to the max.
This is what I'm saying. Like, Uzi is a Philly nigga. Like, I feel like this shit is just for attention. It's just like a thing to do. Like, I said that the other day, right? Like, you know when somebody says, yo, God, strike me dead. Like, it's a fucking death button. Like, something's gonna instantly happen to you. No. So people do shit like this for attention, to get some hits, get notoriety, and just keep it moving. I don't think Uzi believes or worships the devil. I wouldn't say believe, but I wouldn't say he worships the devil at all. Like, and this is from me knowing him at all. Like,
not gonna lie though, he got a lot of devil worship symbols, man.
Yeah, but I don't, and I'm telling you, nah.
Hey,
telling you.
Maryland, man, it's like he gotta. As I said, I do believe it is part of trying to, you know what I mean? Like Young Thug does it, or he did it when he was trying to allude to, like, I might like guys, and he sends those little messages. Do I think he's homosexual?
No, absolutely.
And by the way,
not.
if he was, would there be a problem with it? No, right? Uzi with this, I think he wants to get us to talk. He wants to get the culture talking. Yeah, that is cloud chasing. Me, I draw a line. You got to draw a line somewhere. Like, I'm not gonna say I'm going to no hell, bro. That's just not. That's something that's, I don't know. And you talk to Uzi, right? And you say this is not what's coming out.
Listen, man, that's not how he is at
y'all,
all.
Y'all haven't prayed to the devil when y'all was chilling?
I don't play with no devil shit, man. Hell no. But that's my nigga. Like, that's not him at all. Like, that's not him at all. Like,
Uzi.
He's just having
He looks
fun.
like
It fucks
disappointed.
it up when I'm listening to the song now, man.
Are you
And
religious? Are you very religious?
Well, no, I'm not like super religious, but
spiritual.
like I don't deal with the like. No, I don't deal with the devil. Like I'm not no nigga who's gonna say I'm down with the devil. You feel me? So that kind of messes up. The
I
song.
just look at this shit as like it's a lot of acting. Like, when I see a lot of this stuff, like, you got to remember that these dudes is entertaining, and I feel like a lot of this shit gets taken out of context because it's only words. It's not like visual depiction. It's like, okay, when I was a kid, I thought that Arnold Schwarzenegger was supposed to kill somebody in every movie he was in because the first movie I seen him in was Terminator. right? So it's like when I see shit like this, I'm like, oh, this is just the thing that he's doing for right now. Like, I don't give it too much credit or too much like, oh my God, what is he doing?
You guys think
I
he's
think
gonna?
also it is kind of like, I don't want to say manipulating, but kind of like for the kids that follow them.
Right.
It kind of does something when you're sending these imagery. Like shit, that's one of my issues with X. X had like a song saying, I went to Miami and I spoke to the devil. And like Uzi said, I sold my soul. Like literally sold my soul. Like they're basically saying, I'm on the other side of this shit. So it then brings into perspective when, you know, bad things happen and then people just being good and you start feeling bad. These people, like, they were already committed to some other shit.
Hey man, bad shit happens to good people all the time. That's just life. In life has balance. You got ups and downs, lefts and rights, hots and colds. And in the universe, you will always have one way and the other way. When it comes to this music shit, I don't believe none of these. I'm not believing none of these motherfuckers. The same way how he's saying all that dope shit, I'm not believing that none of these rappers is shooting people. For real. Because a majority of them aren't. They holding guns and all that shit in videos to get clicks and to be cool. It's not cool, but we got to look at those same messages too. Like I look at that.
I agree. My thing is that, and I guess this is what I was trying to say, don't try to convey to the kids that the reason why you're fucking successful is because you sold your soul to the devil or because you're going to hell.
Right.
No, that's just you wanting to chase clout. You're successful because you're a great musician. And that's it.
Right.
Okay? Nobody gives a fuck about like your religious beliefs. No, you're injecting that into it because you know what happens is that it's this always underlying question by fans. It's like what you don't know you fear almost, right? Like it's the same thing with, you know what I mean, I could even liken it back to even Jay. Like people will say, yo, they Illuminati. Because you know, like you can't understand, you can't fathom how does someone become this successful? How do they get in these positions? And why is it not me, right? So you use anything, and if Illuminati is it, and if those people play into it to say, here's a couple symbols, I don't know, yeah, you're Illuminati.
I'm not even joking. I got a DM from an Illuminati page this morning. And I swear, I'm dead serious. I got a DM, look, listen.
They are on Instagram.
But let me tell you the funny shit though. I got a DM from an Illuminati page this morning, right?
That's what we doing?
Listen, I'm gonna tell you the funny shit. I'm gonna tell you what I said it up, right? I'm gonna tell you the funny.
You tell the conversation?
I'm gonna tell you what I set it up. They said your Illuminati is this and that and the third and all this other shit, right?
Get this clip
Man,
when I'm not.
sit your ass down, man. Sit your ass down.
I don't want to hear this.
Did you ask
You're
them if
scary
there are
ass.
any black people in the Illuminati?
No, because if there was
not.
Illuminati, they wouldn't be letting no niggas in. But this is what I'm saying, right? So they said all of this shit about the Illuminati. I said, why y'all niggas ain't verified? And I just deleted the message. That was my only thing. You know what I mean? But this is what I'm saying. I think when we talk about messages and how they're conveyed, right? We got to look into every message. Like, we got to look into every message.
Wait, you know what? I kind of want to hold you to something then.
What?
Right? Because I'm holding Uzi accountable. I think he's low-key sending a message to his fans. Mm-hmm. Part of the reason why I'm me and I'm successful, and I know y'all think I'm so rich and y'all kind of want to be like me. Yeah. It's because I'm into this devil shit and I'm going to hell. If y'all want to be like me, y'all should go to hell too. Yo, he said it to the crowd and some of the crowd said, yeah, we going. And I was like, what type of drone
That's the power.
type?
You know what's so crazy? That's the power of music. So, but the thing is I feel like, see, one thing that people don't know about Uzi is that he's way smarter than he looks.
All these guys are.
But this is why I feel like the messages have to be spoken about and you have to speak, because when I think about the music I grew up on, yeah, it was like, I didn't grow up on the greatest messages. No, I grew up on a lot of sell drugs and kill people.
So hold on, I'm throwing a question to you.
Go ahead.
About your mans. Hove,
yeah.
Hove, Kanye, Rihanna.
Please don't say Illuminati again.
They've played around with symbols. I won't even say the word.
Yeah.
They played around with symbols in their videos. Visually, they kind of coded in there like something may be up. That's why it leads to a lot of people believe in that. You remember that time when people were like, it was so real. Mm-hmm. Do you look at them to say, why would y'all make people even, like, I understand, see, it got people talking.
But then Beyonce called everyone corny for that too, right?
Yeah, because the wave was over. Like, while the wave was popping, nobody spoke on it.
Right.
When the wave was over, all right, man, the rest of, because you know what happened? it was like niggas that could never make it claiming they were in it. Like, yo, your bum ass could, like,
That's how you
people
know.
could think.
But
guys
so,
don't
so
understand
what
that.
was the question to me? Like, do
The
I think
question to
that?
me was like, all right, just like how Uzi, I ain't condoning this, and I think we have to, again, speak on it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like, did you feel like it was an attempt by those particular artists, I don't want to single anyone out, to kind of create the same conversation by injecting images that the audience might actually buy into?
I think that a lot of shit they did was a good play off of it, right? Because when people start alleging things or whatever, right? What's the easiest way to get through it is to embrace it in a sense, right? Like and I don't want to go too far off track, but when you look at like Kevin's Heart, right? The song that J. Cole did, and then you see the video, and the video is a whole play off of him, like all the women, like if he's sitting there talking to a woman, other women are watching him like he's cheating because the allegations came out. So I think that, okay, if people keep saying this shit, let's, like, yeah, they did throw images, but the thing is that people gotta stop taking everything so literal. And a lot of these artists we look to lead us, but you still gotta be your own individual person. And my thing is that the consumer isn't stupid, but the consumer isn't as dumb as a lot of people think. And the thing is that when you look into all this Illuminati shit and this, that, and the third, just think about being black in America, man.
Word.
Like,
Also-
for real, like, you think that there's a real, no,
this
it's
shit
not
is
no
just-
fucking
it's
Illuminati.
jokes. But artists go through these phases.
Impressionable minds,
Can't you
man.
see Uzi in
Absolutely.
5 years being Pastor Mace? And then he's selling that to his audience. Yo, you never know. Don't look at me like that.
never
You don't
know.
think he can?
You never know.
Just one day wake up, be like, cool, I'm done with all of this.
Dog,
On to
we
the
see
next.
a lot
See
of
some of the tattoos he got?
Yeah,
that doesn't matter.
Makeup
Listen,
covers all of that up.
Listen, tattoos, please. That shit, a tattoo doesn't mean shit. Why you think people do them all the fucking time? That shit doesn't mean anything. Tattoos don't mean what they used to mean.
He's not being Pastor Mace.
Not right now, maybe. in
No,
3
but I'm
years.
just saying, like, you can't.
That's not coming around. But I do believe him probably understanding some of the things he is sending out now, and maybe its effect on kids. You know what I mean? Again, Uzi is affecting 13-year-old kids.
Right. He affects my son. But the thing about it is, right, and every child isn't privileged to have parents that care about them in their lives, right? But for the ones that do, right, for the ones that do, I can't let, like, if my son sees that, I have to let my son know, like, yo, you ain't looking, like, all right, it's cool to listen to his music, but you don't follow what you see on television. Because if that's the case, I'm not leaving it up to no rapper to raise my child.
But sometimes, you know, for maybe not for your child, but for sometimes the rapper has
Absolutely.
a more influential voice than the parent.
Dog,
Right? That's why they bring the
absolutely.
rappers into the school.
Listen,
Like,
when I always say this, like, when I couldn't talk to my father, I listened to the Locks. Like, if it was, the Locks raised me in a lot of different ways, but the thing about it is I was able to decipher right from wrong. I think that if you know, and what's fucked up is we got a lot of stupid ass kids. Like, we do have a lot of stupid ass kids. No, I'm not, let's be for real. Like, when you see in terms of, like, I'll say with violence and the shit that they put on Instagram, that's what I mean. I'm not just gonna call kids stupid, right? Because we have a lot of smart ones. But you have to have ones that can decipher right from wrong. If you know right from wrong, you could watch Uzi and listen to Uzi and be like, okay, he said everybody's going to hell. I don't agree with that, but I don't fucking take him as serious to be running my life. It's that simple.
yeah, I think that is that silver lining of parents and all of that, because you know, like some of these people and messages that come out, like for example, like say X and all that rappers that rapped about like depression, there's definitely a lot of kids that are depressed.
Yeah.
But some of y'all just following the hype.
Hey,
So the niggas who following the hype, we need y'all motherfuckers to not just try to fit in on some messages that really don't pertain to you.
Right.
Right? And also for Uzi, nigga make great songs. You can dance with, you can do whatever to it, right? But once he started saying, like if Uzi say, we're all going to hell, let's all go die right now, that's when you say, no nigga, you're tripping.
Right.
You go do that, and
Right.
we gonna be here, just drop that next album before you do it.
Right.
Go do your thing.
I really think that is, ultimately we just look too much into it.
He's having fun. And in 3 years, he's probably going to be off this completely.
Absolutely.
Onto something else. I wasn't expecting to talk about that for so long, by the way.
Get
Yeah,
pushed
me
to the
either.
edge, not over it, Uzi, okay? All right? I'm trying to see you on tour again, man.
Right.
And don't throw that devil worshiping shit when I'm there. You know what I mean?